Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Inter Miami. So, today, we do have the MLS Super Draft. I wanted to bring you this simply because I have no idea what to expect from it. I mean, I obviously know what a draft is like from American standpoint of view, but I have no idea what this is going to be like. They've been throwing names at me left and right. You'll see the Super Draft preview. Johnny Reynolds is probably one of the first to go. He's a midfielder. Doesn't look too great. I mean, first touch is great, passing, technique, things like that are fairly good, but at the same time, Brian Barnes, who is supposed to be one of the better, the best potential of this group, my scouts say, eh. So not really sure. And we've been seeing these by these Team Predator, Team X. They're four teams that have been playing kind of a side by side competition with each other. But Indrit Lika, the goalkeeper, looks okay, but again, potential. I don't know. I would like to think I could find a better goalkeeper than that. So I have a couple names that I'm looking at. We're going to see what this draft is like. Let me quickly go into the schedule. Nothing's happened. So it's just that 3-0 win that just happened over Orlando City B. Not Orlando City, but Orlando City B. So anyway, so this is the draft. As you can see, this is the first time. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in an FM screen. So Austin has the first draft pick. We have the second. You can see transfer wise. So as you can see, Atlanta United wanted to trade for our draft pick. So we have the second pick in the first round, which means we've got a fairly good potential player, hopefully, for the long term if we can get a contract signed. Atlanta came in, said, we will give you the 2022 and 2023 first round picks wherever they may end up. You don't know where they could end up. And Atlanta is a pretty good team. So most likely, the better team you are, the lower down on the draft list you are. So Atlanta probably within 22 and 23, if they keep up their good form, I don't know how they're doing this year, but they're probably most likely not going to be in the top 10 picks or so. And I've actually been talking to my friend Gray Hair Gaming, who actually said if you're not in the top 5 to 10 picks, you're not going to get great players. So our second pick really isn't something to just cough at. So I decided, no, I'm going to reject their offer. A bunch of other teams came in and said, or they wanted to have the same thing. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. So we're going to try out this draft and see how it goes. Okay, are we on a clock? I don't see. So with the first overall selection, Austin FC picked 21-year-old Javier Pena, which is a bitch because that's the dude I wanted to go towards. That's annoying. Now, however, I don't know what is international, domestic. Okay, they're scouted, but they're not scouted enough. So that doesn't help me at all. Now, just because they picked Javier Pena does not mean that they're going to sign him. Because unless they're in a certain category, a generation Adidas, they're like the best of the potential players that are coming in. And unless they're a generation Adidas player already designated, that means if they are, they get an automatic contract no matter what. If they're not, then you have to negotiate your contracts with the player. And if they say, no, I don't like your contract, they can sign anywhere else. However, I don't know what I'm going to do now. See, as you can see, for some reason, a bunch are coming in now for my second round draft pick. The 22 first round, Colorado Rapids, 12th pick in the 21st, plus general allocation money. General allocation money is always good. But for right now, I want to go through the draft itself, and I would like to find a player I can maybe, hopefully, get some use out of. So we decided to pick Darren Smith. He's kind of the best potential out of the group, minus Javier Pena. Of course, that doesn't mean much. So we're going to skip to the next pick. I mean, you can see who Nashville and Cincinnati and all them pick. So they did go Indrit Lika. But since I don't know any of these players, and actually, where is it? Darren Smith was a Generation Adidas player, I believe. I don't know where to find that. So I think he was a Generation Adidas player. You can see that GA, but I don't know. That's Generation Adidas, right? Yes. Adidas. I don't know what you guys say over there and across the pond, but that was my that was my pick. I'm just gonna skip to the next pick and see how we do. So Jason May, let's see, 17 bravery, determination, 18 teamwork and work rate for a defending center. That's pretty good. Jumping reach 16, so he's 6'1", fairly tall. I'm going to assume that's my next pick. I am asking the assistant, what is he saying? Believes Anthony Wright is the best player who is still undrafted. Anthony Wright, really? Oh, 56. See, why aren't these in order? How did they not? Oh, because I was being stupid. But I can't pick Javier Pena. Are you sure you want to pick Javier Pena from the draft? Is this a bug? Because Javier Pena was already picked. I drafted to Austin FC. See, so if I hit and say yes, what happens? Nothing. Okay. What you should have done is said you can't draft him because he's already drafted. Oh, wow. We get 27 and 29. That's not too bad. So why are these guys not taken out of the draft order? So that's what my assistant is saying, Anthony Wright. Now, if I pass and finish, I'm done with the draft. I'm not allowed to draft any more players. I am going to go with Anthony Wright, but Cuevas and Ducos. Bravery and aggression. These numbers are better. Honestly, because I don't really know any better, I'm going to draft Anthony Wright. I mean, we'll see how it comes. I mean, again, a lot of these players probably will never see the pitch, or at least not with this team. So, who did they pick? Austin picked 20 fullback Roberto Garcia. I was looking at him. I was sort of, nah, not really. I wasn't looking at him at all. Assistant believes we should pick. Who is it? Jorge Wagner. Really? Jorge Wagner, or Wagner, whatever you want. Oh, Brazilian. Why are we going for these strikers? Finishing of 18. Why did I not see that before? However, above him, there was that center back that I saw. Rajon Prince. What is he like? Not good. Okay, so I'm actually going to shun my assistant manager here. And I'm going to get Jason May. I kind of want to get an all-around set of teams. We don't have anything else in the first round, right? So skip to my next pick. I can take a look at what everyone else is drafting, but at the same time, I don't know what the hell I'm doing already. So from here on out, it's best to just ask my assistant to do everything for me, but I'm not going to right now. Liu Shi, Chinese right back, jumping and natural fitness. Pace and stamina are horrible. So you said Ducos and Juan Cuevas. So Ducos was a little better. Not so much in the physical, not so much in the technical and mental. So Claudio Ducos. I will pick Claudio Ducos. Can I pick Claudio Ducos? I can't draft him. Again, I tried this earlier. But why are they listing here if I can't draft them? So I'm going to say he was already drafted. So days old. This screen is horrible. It's nice with the graphics here. It's nice with the names, and you can change the, this is my scouting transfer, general info. Okay, pick. Thank you. How about figuring out how to do unpicked? I mean, here's all my unpicked, but for the love of God, make these things a lot more sortable and easier to follow. See, and where is the potential? Why can't I put in potential and current ability? Why can't I do any of that in this particular screen? I've got to go to my scout transfer screen to put that in. Makes very little sense. So I'm getting a little annoyed because A, I don't know what I'm doing in the first place. This is a horrific way to introduce yourself to the MLS by playing this game in this format. You really need to read up on things before getting into any kind of draft of this nature, because this shows me nothing. I don't understand what the hell's going on. I understand the draft order. I understand the potential, but not being able to put everything onto one screen, it's driving me crazy. So Li Shu will be the next draftee into the Inter Miami squad. Skip to the next round. Again, allow me to, this is the last time I'm going to bitch, but allow me to get rid of anyone who's picked. I'm sure there's a way. But since they haven't given me, I mean, they do inductions on everything except for drafts. And I'm sorry, but obviously MLS is definitely not geared towards in this FM, in the previous FM. I really hope it gets some sort of love in FM22. I mean, it's not the greatest league. I understand. It's seen as a retirement league for European players, but give it some love. Just give it some love, please. Bobby Gutierrez. I mean, again, right now I'm looking at numbers that make no sense. Tendency not to get stuck into rough challenges can put his teammates under some pressure. Fairly that to injury. Selfish. I mean, these are not the players we want on our team. Honestly, I'm going with Bobby Gutierrez because there's just no other good players. I have see next pick. Oh, that's funny. So, assistant pick says Jose Gomez. Another DLDR. Some better yellows, I guess. Overall, nothing. Lack of determination can hinder him in certain situations. Unambitious and doesn't look to further himself. And these are the players we're looking for. Lack of determination. You know what? I'm going to go with him. You didn't click him. Anthony Wright. Oh, I already picked him. Hopefully you're following Shaqiri's foot. But Luthi, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the soon-to-be possible team. I don't have another pick. Oh, see next pick. So we're going to complete the draft. That does it for the draft. Not too looking forward to this. Let's see. Offer contract to draft player White. Right. Which one is Right? Anthony Wright. So he's my first. He was okay potential, could tend to be fickle. Oh, so I get to draft. I get to do everything. A lot of these I may hand over to Paul McDonough. Wow, we got an A+. The American Soccer Daily published their grades in response to the annual MLS Super Draft, which has just concluded. Sporting Kansas City and Orlando City received positive feedback on their selections, while Nashville and Cincinnati did not fare so well. Javier Pena was taken with the first pick by Austin. And Indrit Lika, who joined Inter Miami and Nashville. Oh, Darren Smith. Thank God. I was like, I don't remember doing that dude at all. So apparently I signed all these players. I mean, I basically took care of, who was it? It was May and Wright that I took care of on my own. And I had my assistant manager or my general manager do the rest of the work. And apparently signed everything. So we bought all these players. I still want to check out Javier Pena. Damn it. So he does have a contract with Austin. I am going to, do I trade for him? Can I trade for him? What's the use of trading for him? I had to shortlist indefinitely though. So with the Super Draft done, we've got a small issue that I need to bring up. I am bringing this LA Galaxy friendly to you simply because LA Galaxy is one of the biggest teams in MLS. Show you how much they're probably going to trounce us. The reason I'm bringing you a friendly is because look at how many friendlies we have. Oh my lord, it's January 12th. We don't start until the end of February against LAFC, who is another big one that could easily trounce us. But for right now, we're going to be playing LA Galaxy. I am going to bring all of these offline. I'm not going to bring you, I'm not going to bring you every game or anything like that. So don't you worry. We are going to get to LAFC in the next match or in the next episode. However, LA Galaxy team selection does look like this. It's kind of a mix of a team. So, should be fun. So Robles is in goal. He's brought it up to a 6-5. But Shea, Figal, Perez, and Powell in the back four. These two are my center backs for the foreseeable future. Shea is a backup. Powell, we'll see. I don't know Powell at all. But Trapp comes in at a DM. Matuidi and Ujoa in the midfield. Ujoa is still, I think, on a transfer list, maybe? I don't know. But I'm seeing we definitely need some midfielders because, as you can see, we don't have a lot. These two and Matuidi, these three are really our only true midfielders. Higuain can play there. Not great. Who else? Right? Not really. But there was one more. Oh, the Gutierrez dude that I just bought can play there, but he still sucks. So we'll see how that works. Pizarro on the left, Smith in the right, and Carranza in the center, and we'll see how it works. So the tactics I've been going with, I've been switching between a 4-3 with a DM wide and a 4-2-3-1 for the more attacking side. I have not been doing very well. Not a bad shot, a little off kilter a bit. I have not been doing very well tactics-wise this year. And this-wise, I don't know what I'm doing. But at the same time, I haven't really played a lot, so I've got to dig down into those deeper tactical situations. Pizarro had a great free kick in the Orlando City B team game. Hopefully he can do it more continuously than that we just saw. But tactically, I did see a couple online. Yes, I know they're from online. I am not a tactics person. I will never be a tactics person. So I'm just hoping that if I take someone else's and modify it to my team, that it will do some good. We'll see if it actually does. But Pizarro out to Shea, who does some overlap. Carranza, Ujoa. Oh my, Ujoa. Victor Ujoa. I don't know where he's from. He's like Argentinian or Mexican. But the dude hit a rocket. And it's 1-up on LA Galaxy. So Shea out to the left. Crosses it in for Carranza to Ujoa, who just one-times it into the back of the net. And if no matter what else happens, I'm okay with that. Sefian up to Shea. Trap. Now, Shea is one. I have friends who love Shea. Would bear his children if they could. And again, what the fuck is that? But his stats just seem to be severely decreasing. And I don't know how much game time he's going to have. I mean, if he has a fantastic game now, he may be seeing more game time than I thought he would be. But unless injuries hit us right now, we will see. So Smith in the center, up to Matuidi. I really got to figure out why they're blasting it. Pizarro, oh, keeper cannot hold on to it. And out for a throw-in. But seriously, why are they banging it all the way up? Makes zero sense. But Powell on the right side, just dribbling it up and out for a corner. Pizarro. Now, I don't think since the heyday of Beckham and several others, I mean, there have been a slew of other major names going to LA Galaxy. Oh, Carranza. Yes, boy. But LA Galaxy, I think, is, from what little I remember, has started to slide down a little in the table. So I really got to check on the actual MLS stats and how things went. Carranza with a terrific header. Look at that. Same side. So keep it to that goalkeeper's right. He just can't seem to handle it. Obviously, you can see that the tactics are to get it out to the side and then pump it into the box somewhere. But that seems to be working. Granted, we're 2-0 up, so I can't complain too much just yet. So Smith, was that Powell to Smith? But you're kicking. Oh, Pizarro, you're on a yellow. I just noticed that. It's a nice curve, but maybe know where the goal is next time. I mean, so Ujoa, Matuidi. Oh, Smith, almost there, but not quite. Chicharito is not blonde. Gonzalo Perez, very good tackle. Oh, Shea with the clearance. Thank God, I thought it was going to go to whomever one of those dudes is. And Chicharito, Robles with a great save there. Out for a corner. I do like how this mimics what we're seeing, but at the same time, I think that was in 20. So a lot of this, you know, the hot dog stand back there, come on. Maybe get some contracts like FIFA does. I know, it's mad money right there, but still. Jonathan Dos Santos is still there. I missed that because of playing with my camera. So Dos Santos apparently just scored a fantastic free kick. See, I don't understand those. Most goalkeepers worth any kind of salt should be able to get those. Oh, thank you, but it goes right back to Galaxy. So Dos Santos, Acosta. We've got 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left. Pellegrini. I should just do waste time. Go up to, is that Carranza? No, that's Matuidi. Who's gonna pass it in for? Nobody, out for a corner. This is getting a little nervy. Ujoa for Higuain. Okay, that was one I was planning on making, and Gutierrez is just not ready. But come on, Kesev. I don't know how to say your name. So we have 50 seconds left. Can we hold on to it? So De La Garza up to Pellegrini. Well, through Pellegrini. Carranza smacks it to Kesevetter. Nealis. But Acosta steals it. 30 seconds left. Less than 30 seconds. Ooh, what a tackle, but you keep it in play. Oh, what happened? Offsides. I mean, this is a friendly. So, if that tells you anything. So Perez, Higuain, Trap, Matuidi. The triangles are working. Can we just get the final whistle? Carranza! Yes! 94th minute. What a shot. And that looks like shit right there. Did that... Oh. Where... So you're not showing me a highlight of that at all. There we go. There's the final whistle. 3-1. We do win. It is at home. So we do have the advantage there. But damn. Carranza. 1.24 XG to their 1.11. So we overperformed. We overperformed dramatically. They failed right there. So that does it for today. As you can see, Julian Carranza from Inter Miami, 8.4 with 2 goals. Fantastic outing. I might have to look at a tactic where it's Higuain and him at the top. Like a 4-2-4, 4-2-2-2, I don't, whatever. So we may have to throw that tactic in for some of the smaller minnows of the league. I don't know, we'll have to see. But that does it for me. Sefian FM, thank you so much as always for watching. And sorry this was a little longer than normal, but take care and enjoy.